has a number line above has the same value as 3 over 2. 1.5, okay. And finally, after that, which number on the line is halfway between 0 and 1.5? Halfway between 0 and 1.5. Just give me a second. What we could have done there was we can get 1.5. You can press this button here, shift that button there, 1.5, and you can divide it by 2. And when you do that, what you should get is 3 over 4. Some of you did it by eyesight, just doing it by which one is the middle of the line. 3/4 is halfway between 0 and 1.5. You can see that by distance there. Okay, moving on to the next one. Show the approximate position of 1/3 on the line above 1/3, everybody.
It's between 1/4 and a half.
In between 1/4 and a half. Now, 1/4 is 0.25. 1/2 is 0.5. It's not going to be dead centre. Which one is it closer to?
1 over 4.
It's actually closer to 1 over 4. Did many take that into account?
No.
Yeah, you got decimals can sometimes be a bit more accurate than fractions regards to telling you the full story, okay? So just be wary of that. Write as a fraction on the number line that is halfway between 1/3 and 1. Now here's an interesting way of doing this, okay? Halfway between 1/3 and 1.
2/3.
Now, I'll go for you now. It is 2/3. You're right. You can if you want something that's halfway between two scores, it's the average of both scores. So I can add 1/3 and 1. I get 4/3, and then I divide it by 2 to get 2/3. Okay, so it's 2 over 3. If you were to scale up this problem, what's halfway between 8 and 12? Anybody? 10. How'd you get 10? Add both scores together and divide by 2. That's it. See, it's harder to picture a third and stuff, so this is the way you do it without having to resort to that. Is this part C?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is part C. Is that it?
No.
There we are. This is A and B there.
The last question you just did was C.
Okay, you tell me when.
Wrong question, I know.
What you get for the first one? 21,000 and 13. And what do? You
minus the
so
for the lowest.
that one take away
The highest, which is 41,000.
oh sorry, that one take away that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's grand. B, for which night was the number of tickets closest to 21,000?
Night 3.
Huh?
Night 3.
Night 3.
It's 2.
Night 2 actually.
Yeah, it's night 2.
Night 2. Night 2 is if you were to take away 20, you want to do 21,000.
It's filtered by 100.
Take away 20,672, and then the other one is going to be 21,338 minus 21,000. One of them is 328, and the other one is 338.
No, it's 100 difference. There's 100 difference exactly, I'm pretty sure.
I'm looking at 328 and 338.
338.
Either way, this one is closer. So 20,672. Okay. Now moving on. 2,441 tickets sold for the concert last night were not used. How many people attended the concert last night? Give your answer correct to the nearest 100. How many people were there last night? Was it 33, was it?
31,100.
But I have to get 33,587. Yeah, you don't just write down the answer. And you take away what number?
2,141.
And what you get?
31,146.
31,146. Okay. Now last one, which is D, which is a hard one.
Yeah.
Oh, nearest 100. 31,100. Everybody okay with that? It just says to the nearest hundredth. We gotta be good on the stuff there. It was reported in the newspaper that 160,000 tickets were sold in total between all of the concerts. Explain how the newspaper came up with this conclusion. Well, I reckon it added them all together. And what happens when you add them all together? What you get?
158,660.
158,660. And then I reckon it rounds off to the nearest 10,000. So you just say 160,000 is 158,860 rounded off to the nearest 10,000. Yeah.
Is it okay that I just said it rounded it up to the nearest 10,000?
Yeah, rounded up to the nearest 10,000. Yeah. Moving on. Right, this is a percentage.
30.
So, right, this is percentage. 0.3 multiplied by 100 over 1. Anybody?
30.
Did you write 100 over 1? Did you write that you're multiplying it by 100?
No.
If not, you're risking losing all your marks. 0.37 to 57. 3 sevens multiplied by 56, and that gives you 24. Okay, we're in there. Right, this is a fraction. How'd you do that? Means 42 over 21 over 50. Insert the brackets to calculate this properly.
Bracket 18 minus 6. That's all you need. Bracket
Oh, sorry, bracket 18 minus
6.
divided by 2. If you do it that way, Aaron, you're suggesting doing it as 18. Oh, wait, you're right.
18 and 6.
Oh, sorry, you're right, Aaron. Aaron's right. If I did it my way there, that doesn't work because it's going to be 18 minus 3 plus 5, and that most definitely is not 11. So what Aaron suggested is true. Aaron said, why don't you wrap the brackets around that, turn that into 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6, and 6 plus 5 gives me 11. Everybody right with that? Moving on. Sean and Brian did some garden work together. They decided to share the money they were paid in the ratio of number of hours each of them worked. Sean worked 5 hours and Brian worked 7 hours. The boys were paid a total of €76.20. How much did each one receive? Yes?
I got their total hours, which is 12. So I divided the amount they were both paid by 12.
Perfect. 12 hours of work is how much they both worked individually, yeah? 12 hours is €16.20. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
And then all you have to do is find out how much is
5 hours.
and how much is 7 hours. Now, there's another way of thinking of this, right? It's the ratio 5 is to 7. You add them together and you get 12. One of them is 5/12 of the total money and the other one is?
7.
That's what we're actually doing. When we divide by 12 and we find out what 1 hour is, what fraction is that? 1/12. So divided by 12 and what do we get?
6.35.
6.35. Multiply it by 5 to find out what 5/12 is.
It was 31.75.
Okay, and then multiply 6.35 by 7.
4.45.
There you go. Now, that's the same thing as multiplying 76.20 by 5/12. Get 5/12 of 72.60. 31.75 and 7/12.
You have to say what 1 hour is.
No, not necessarily. In the diagram below, shading A union B,
All of these
shading B less A, everything in B that's not in A. Okay, moving on, easy marks. Now, what does this little sign mean here?
The number of elements in X.
How many numbers are there in X?
2.
2. Jack claims that X has 4 subsets. Is he correct? Can anybody tell me what a subset is?
That's like
A set that's in a set.
Set that's in a set. So as an example, if I have 0 and 1, yeah, I call it the fried egg. What you do is you have your circle, and then you have a circle within a circle. So if it's a subset, I can do a subset like this. Would you agree that's a subset? So 0 and 1 is a subset. Ever happy with that? What else is a subset? 0 on its own. What else is a subset? 1 on its own is a subset. Now, there's an argument here. Anybody know what the null set is?
When there's nothing in a set.
Technically speaking, if I circle that, there's nothing in there, is there? So you could say the null set is technically a subset. So you can answer yes, because the null set is technically a subset. 0, 1 is a subset, 0 is a subset, and 1 is a subset.
Why is there such a thing as a null set? That
It just means there's nothing. I know. It does. Yeah, it just means that's a tricky question in my opinion. If somebody said no, he's wrong, there's only 3, you'd get a lot of marks for that. Okay. I'll check the marking scheme on that later on, because that's the way I'd answer it as a teacher, but you never know. What about question 6? What's in the F? Charlie, F.
1, 2, 5, 10.
1, 2, 5, and 10. Yes. P.
2, 3, 5, 7.
2, 3, 5, and 7.
4, 6, 8, 9.
Fill in the Venn diagram, is it?
Yeah, in the U.
Fill in everything, yeah? So, let's start off dead center. What do P and F have in common?
1 and 5.
Sorry?
I'm sorry, 1, 2 and 5.
2 and 5.
Oh.
Everybody happy with that? So I'm technically rubbing out 2 and 5, okay? Now what's left in F?
3,
1 and
10.
10. What's left in P?
3 and 7. Sorry.
3 and 7. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to the very top and rub out all the numbers I've used. I've used 1, 10, 3, 5, 7, 2. What else have I used? Nothing. So what's on the outside?
4, 6, 8, 9.
4, 6, 8 and
9.
9. And then carry. Good. List the elements of F union P complement, where P is a complement of set F union P. What does that mean? Okay, this little complement, or let me explain what complement means, okay? So imagine this is a Venn diagram, yeah? And that's F and that's P. Everybody cool with that? F complement means everything that's outside of F. You shade in everything that's outside the red circle F. Does everybody see that?
It's basically just the flips.
It means everything that's not in it. Okay? So if you ask yourself what's F union P complements? Everything that's not in F union P. Everything that's not in F and P. So you'd be this area here. Everybody happy enough with that? You just either remembered it or you didn't. You either managed to study the sets chapter recently or you didn't. Everybody cool with that?
4, 6, 8, 9.
So it's 4, 6, 8, and 9. When you go back to your diagram, 4, 6, 8, and 9. 4, 6, 8, and 9. Okay, moving on. That's the last question, City, was it?
Oh, yes.
Just describe what F union P complement represents.
Oh, describing your own words what it means. I think we already said that, didn't we? It means everything that's everything that's not inside F and P. Is that okay? Yeah.
Might be a stupid question, but would you get away with drawing a diagram?
Like that.
Yeah.
You could use that to, and you could say describe though. So describe doesn't mean you can use the diagram to help you, but you need to use some words. Let's say. Okay, question 7, yeah? There's this much in a car park. How long did he pay for? €4.80 divided by
He paid,
€1.60 because it's €1.60 per hour. How many hours? 3 hours. Okay, easy money there. No pun intended. We have 6 coins. Ben has 6 coins. Sounds like a fun day. He did not use any 5-cent coins. Showed 3 possible ways he could have paid. He had to pay €4.80, didn't he? So what's it? €2,
€2,
€2.
20,
20, 20, 20.
We could do 50, 20, 10. Does he have to use? Oh, he used
Yeah.
exactly 6 coins. Oh, my fault then. Then it's 20, 20. 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay. 2, 1, 1. Just give me a second. 50, 20, and 10. What's your one, O'Shin?
2, 1, 50, 20, 10, 1.
That's the same thing.
No.
Yeah. Any other combination?
50, 10, 10, 10, 2, 2.
Ah, nice. €2, €2, 50 cents, 10, 10, and 10. Everybody alright with that? You have to use 6 coins. Now, the car park offers a discount of 20 cents per hour at the weekends. Find the percentage discount offered at the weekends. What is percentage discount? Percentage anything? It's discount divided by original amount multiplied by 100. Let's do it per hour. How much per hour did you get? It's €1. 60 per hour, isn't it? How much discount did we get on the weekends? 20 cents. Multiply this by 100 and we get how much of a discount?
87%. Oh, sorry.
12.5%.
Yeah, I think I did the other way around.
Yeah, it's okay. Did anybody do that a different way? Did anybody do it using the amount you paid? Did anybody use €4.80? So you could get the same answer by saying, look, I paid €4.80. That was for 3 hours. If there's a 20 cent discount, that would be 60 cent discount for 3 hours. And then do it that way, you'll also get 12.5%.
Wait, sir.
Yeah.
But it says it's it costs 20 cents per hour.
No, discount.
Discount of 20 cents per hour.
Discount, not cost. Discount means you get reduced by 20.
Oh, okay. I thought it meant it would like
Yeah.
discount off.
It's okay. You good with that, guys? Okay. Now, moving on. Okay, these questions. Can anybody tell me what does 2 to the power 4 mean? Yes.
You just write down 2 times 2 times 2 times 2.
Or you could put it in the calculator, right? As 2 to the power of.
Is this
Oh.
write down the value?
Oh yeah, the value is 16.
Oh, did you not? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's good that you know what it means. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 is 16. Now, can anybody tell me the difference between 3 multiplied by 2 and 3 to the power of 2? What's the answer to the first one?
6.
6. What's the answer to the second one?
9.
9. The first one is 3 added to itself twice, or 3 multiplied by 2, whatever. The second one is 3 multiplied by 3, which is 9. Very important. Everybody take out your maths tables and go to page 21. Okay. So, find the value of the square root of 36. What's the square root of 36? 6. Write down this in the form 10 to the power of x. We have to find out what x is. So it's 10 to the power of something. How many of them is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be 10 to the power of
7.
7. Everybody right with that? Yeah? 10 to the power of 7. You got that, Charlie?
Yeah.
Now, finally, let's do some rules here, okay? I'm going to do them all one at a time just to show you what we're doing. Now, see this one here? That's division. Everybody see it's division?
Yeah.
Now, does everybody see the second rule? It says AP over AQ. Everybody see that rule there? In your tables?
Yeah.
And then it says, what does it say beside it?
Equals
AP minus Q. That means that if you have the same number, so do you see the way that's an A and that's an A? See the way they're the same number? Well look, that's an X and that's an X. Would you agree with that? Then what happens to the powers? You get whatever P is, take away whatever
Q is.
Q is. Whatever P is, take away whatever Q is. Can anybody suggest what would be the answer to the first question there? X to the power of? Anybody?
X to the power of 4.5.
7.
Sorry,
It
five.
says you take them away.
Yes, sorry.
Can anybody tell me what the answer to this one would be? What's 5 to the power of 9 divided by 5 to the power of 4?
5 to the power of 5.
5 to the power of 5. You take away the top number minus the bottom number. What about 10 to the power of 4 divided by 10 to the power of 1? Anybody? 10 to the power of
3.
3. And to be honest, I don't even have to write in 10 to the power of 1. If 10 is on its own, it has to be 10 to the power of 1. You take them away according to that rule.
Yeah.
There. Everybody right with that? So that's 10 to the power of 7. Okay, next one I'm going to look at. Can anybody see this rule here? Alright, I got to explain the difference between this rule here, right? Here's two rules for you. 5 to the power of 2 multiplied by 5 to the power of 3. The rule under another one is 5 to the power of 2 to the power of 3. The top one is rule 1. What's rule 1 say?
5.
It says AP multiplied by AQ equals A to the power of P plus Q. Please observe, and this is only using your eyesight, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. Eyesight. There's two big numbers. Would you agree with that? Two big numbers, two small numbers. So you can see clearly that this rule has got to be this one here. The A value stays the same, so it's still 5. And then 2 plus 3, 5. Everybody alright with that? Now, if you don't understand this, how many people wouldn't understand that? You can put up your hand if you don't understand it. Okay, yeah, 1 or 2 people don't understand it, right? And let me explain. This means 5 to the power of 2. That means 5 multiplied by 5. Would you agree with that? Multiplied by 5 to the power of 3. How many does 5 to the power of 3 have? 3 of them, yeah? How many do I have in total now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where we got 5 to the power of 5, and that's why we add them. Is that okay? Alright, I'll hit this point home a bit more. Can anybody tell me what 5 to the power of 7 multiplied by 5 to the power of 4 is?
5.
The addition rule. 7 plus 4? 7 plus 4, guys? Come on, guys, you can add 7 plus 4. 5 to the power of 11. Yeah? Now, that makes, so 5 to the power of 11, alright? So, while we've completed this rule here, can anybody tell me what the answer to this one is going to be? X to the power of 3 multiplied by x to the power of 7. X to the power of 10. Okay? So that one there is x10. Now, there's a secondary rule I'm going to show you now. Well, if we had this, let's say 3 to the power of 4 to the power of 2, and 3 to the power of 4 multiplied by 3 to the power of 2. What's the answer to the bottom one again?
3 to the power of
3 to the power of 6 is the answer to the bottom one, yeah? Now the answer to the top one is different. The top one actually means what is 3 to the power of 4 multiplied by?
Is that 3 to the power of 8?
It is 3 to the power of 8. See, the second one is squared, and that means 3 to the power of 4 multiplied by 3 to the power of 4. And 3 to the power of 4 is 4 of them. And then the other 3 to the power of 4 is also 4 of them. How many of them are there in total? 8. Is there a quicker way of doing that? Just multiply them instead. And you get 3 to the power of 8. And that rule is written as a to the power of p to the power of q equals a p q. Simply multiply p by q to get your answer. And everybody's aware that's rule 3? Yeah? Okay. So, we're going to figure out a few of these now. Can anyone in the class tell me what is the answer for part 2? This one here.
The answer is
X to the power of 9, yeah. Can anybody tell me what the answer is to this one down here?
X to 12.
X to the power of 12. That's 6 by 2. Now, can anyone tell me, is that a division sign?
Yeah.
Is that a divide sign or a plus sign?
To divide.
Divide. What's x10 divided by x6? We did that matter a couple of minutes ago. X to the power of 4. Yeah? Now, can anybody tell me what's x3 plus x3? Are they exactly the same object? Are they the same object?
you don't know what x means. Oh, sorry, x is supposed to be. It's
okay.
It's 2x.
Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. Can anybody tell me what's a plus a?
It's 2a.
2a. It's not 2a squared, right? It's just 2a. It's one object plus exactly the same other object. Would you agree with that? So we just said 2a. I'd argue that this object and this object are identical in every way. So that makes 2 of them when you add them. So it's 2x 3. However, you guys are getting mixed up with when you multiply them. If I ask you to multiply the two of these, x3 multiplied by x3 is x 6. Because you're adding them. When you multiply these, you add the powers. This question clearly states you're adding them together, not multiplying. So there's a different rule for that. Everybody right with that? Okay. You may need to go over that question again thoroughly, right? We haven't even finished it yet.
Sir.
Okay, yes?
What's the difference between divide and minus? If you're to divide it.
Okay. If I said x4 minus x3, yeah? I can't do that. Because only thing I'm able to do is multiply and divide. If they're not exactly the same, there's nothing I can do.
Okay.
If I said x4 minus x4, I know the answer is 0 because it's one number, take away is actually the same other number.
Yeah.
And if I change that to divide, Aaron, yeah,
Yeah.
it's x4 divided by x3, then the division is done by taking away the numbers and getting x1. You can only divide and multiply for the most part, yeah?
Because you don't know the meaning of x.
Exactly. Now, we have to write down pairs, what are equal to each other. So, x7, this one here equals what one? x7 equals x9 over x2. Okay, that x9, which is x3 to the power of 3, is there another x9 on the board? Down the bottom left. Okay, after that, any x12s or x10? We have an x10. Is that x10? What's x10 equal to? Any other x10s?
x7 equals
x10, I mean. It's right there, isn't it? x3 by x7. Please be aware that the middle x is a multiply sign, not a x. Okay? Just one sec, guys. Finally, what is x4? Do we have another x4? Oh, x12. X12. We use x12. x12 equals x6 power of 2. And then what's left after that?
4 and
Yeah,
Haven't used. Oh, there it is. 2x3 and 2x3. We knew it that way as well. And I left one of them out, but you can figure that out yourselves. Okay, guys, that's me. Have that.